G'day, welcome to a quick demonstration of the new RaceHQ version 3 series compared to the 2 series that we have been running with for the last year or two. So I'm just going to open up the latest version. Don't have a timing hub plugged in, so I'm just running this as a standalone computer without any peripherals plugged in. I've got a variety of events I can choose from here that I want to do for my timing. So up the top here is sprint, so if I had my timing gates and a timing hub connected, I could turn my gates on. If I just wanted to do a standard non-gated or pack race, then I would come here. Again, if I wanted to turn some gates on, then I could to use them for my timing, but most people tend to not do that, so just leave that as 0. I can also, if I've got some swimming triggers, I could turn those on. If I'm using any RFID timing, I can use that here. Timing gates, I can use these to actually set up for acceleration instead of your classic finish line. So this I could have a number of checkpoints. So this would be a flying start potentially, and then time at 1 and time at 2 and time at 3 as they come through. Just different options there on how to use your hardware. If we wanted to go and have a look at saved events, so I need to upload historical data or go and edit historical data, then I can go here and have a look through. If we needed to run a start line because we've got handicaps for a race or a triathlon where we have wave starts, then that's where we'll go and play in here. If I'm looking to print off any barcodes for my bibs and so on, then I'd go there. If I'm using any external timing, as in Amiga photo finish or a Finish Links photo finish system or a quantum swimming pool touchpad system, would open up the file reader. And if we're using the ATP or Tassie gates, the 201 or the 301 series, then that's where we can go and find how to access that as well. I'm just going to do a standard pack race, a non-gated race, how it used to be called. Coming into pack, I don't have to turn any peripherals on, as in any of my start devices or triggers or gates. If I did have my timing hub connected, then this would have come up green and would have shown me the version and so on for my timing hub, which then would allow me to turn on my start devices to have a trigger and a start device. And as mentioned before, I could go and use some gates if I wanted to time my non-gated finish. We're just going to do a classic, simple manual computer, no timing hub. I'm just going to go to Go Race. Once we're in here, if I need to edit any of these columns along the top, then I can. These are all the options for different types of sports and events and so on. You need different columns, so that's where you go and select them. Just got my classic events here. If I need to add or remove any of these events, and I can click on here and it will take me straight to the event list. Traditionally you had to go up here to your settings, and from settings is where you'd go and find your event list and so on. So that otherwise is a bit of a quick way to get there. My web peripherals, this is where I go and do my refresh to bring down my latest data. You've got a number of options in here that I can upload and turn on. General settings has a variety of things, including if I'm using the RaceHQ start line or a meet manager file. All the usual sorts of options. There's a few extra ones if you get time to have a look. For printing, there's a few extra ones in here too. So if I go to my XC certificates, also got some alignment options now to say where I want it to start printing. Members is still the same. Waves, not normally required unless you're doing some sort of handicap process. Peripherals, there's a few more things in here for long-range RFID reader. Options when you're reading in tags, what tags you want to listen out for and so on. And if you need to download the drivers, then you can. And then here's just all our records. So just a classic non-gated race we're about to do. Same hotkey to start a race being the control key. And once we're underway, we've got our shift key to finish again. I can also use this field here. So if I didn't want to do a shift and then key someone's number in, I could just key in their number here, and when they hit the finish line, press enter, and we've now brought them straight in. Otherwise, with these ones here, I'm just going to go and key in some numbers. So that's all the same process. There's a few things you may notice. There's colors here for boys and for girls. If I go and put in another number, see if we can snag a boy. That's a girl. There we go. So we've got blue for boy, pink for girls. Here's our placings overall. Choose my event. Tells me if there's potential records, if there's a PB. It also tells me how this was created. And we can see up the top as well, the start was manual. So if we had a wireless start, this would say S-A for automatic. But in this case it's M for manual, and same on the screen here we can see if they were manually timed or if we had automatic or electronic timing. From here, just the usual, stop when I'm ready. Yes. If I've got the upload when saving turned on, then that would happen as I press save. We're ready for the next race. If I need to go back to setup, then I click this button up here, and we're back where we were. You may notice there's not lots of ticking and crossing of things as it transfers from setup through to race screen. Here's some other options. So to get to saved events, to get to the help area, that's for your timing hub, your settings, minimize, maximize, and close down. That's just a quick tour. You may have been aware, but down the bottom here it has your version number. If you click on that, it tells you what the latest version is and if you need to re-download anything, and that's where you can go to do it. Have a great afternoon. I hope that helps. Oh, sorry, and there's one more thing, your records. If you've got a bunch of records because you've got mixed age and genders, then all the records will be displayed in here if there are some for that particular age gender events. Thanks for your day. Have a good one. Let us know if you've got any thoughts or feedback. Thank you.